If you visit Egypt, you must try this. From my point of view, it's the best place in the world to go snorkeling or scuba diving. You can also book a scuba diving trip from Mahmoud. It costs little, around $25 to $30 per day, and you actually dive with an oxygen tank down to about 98 feet. It's a really awesome experience, totally worth it, and what you see once you put your head underwater will leave you speechless. The Red Sea is a huge aquarium full of colorful fish, full of underwater life. Now that's accommodation for 200 lei a night, a big villa with oriental finishes, everything very well organized and clean. Local restaurant. Here you're hungry and I'm hungry too. Yes, I'm hungry. I can't wait for them to bring it to us. Since we were hungry, we ordered an authentic Egyptian breakfast. Metieni, ha 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 ha. And suddenly, after all the madness at the entrance where you need a lot of patience, you get here face to face with the Sphinx. I thought there was nothing left to do here that I hadn't already done. The time has come for me to enter the Great Pyramid as well. Be careful not to, oh God, I'm so nervous. I've been coming here for 20 years. I've entered almost all the pyramids, including the ones in Saqqara. But for the Great Pyramid, I was waiting for a special moment. I think that's why... Yes, I have to admit that it's an experience to enter the pyramid, the Great Pyramid. It's an experience like nothing else. Yalla. Sabah el khair, salam alaikum, and good morning from Hurghada. Today we're going out to sea. Whenever you arrive at a seaside destination, in my opinion, it's inevitable and even mandatory to go out to sea. Because everything changes. The view from the sea is always different. Today we're going to Giftun Island, to a place called Hula. Over time, I've been to all these places. Paradise Island, Orange Bay, Mahmia, and there are plenty of other places too. This is something new. Mahmoud told me I haven't been here, so I trusted him. And today we're going to Hula. Don't forget to subscribe to Canal Apia. I'm waiting. Come on, let's see. Nice colors. You can see them from our place, from the balcony, from the Arfel Sea. We can see them directly from the sea. Let's head out a bit on the Red Sea. The Red Sea, so clear and vibrant. We're having some very calm days. In fact, from the very first day we arrived at Mankata, everything was very clear and calm, which is rare. I saw Giftun Island so clearly, and usually it's covered in dust, sandstorms. And yet today it's not quite as clear as it was in the past few days. Alright, welcome. We're heading out to sea. We have to look for dolphins. There might be some dolphins around here. Mapogu Gill. That's the supermarket boat. We're at the market. They come with these boats to the tourist ships and sell various things. Trade, yes. Arab trade, yes. The first stop here in the middle of the sea for fun with the banana boat, with the couch. People are having fun. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. The wind is blowing quite hard today at sea. Another stop here in incredibly clear waters for snorkeling. You can tell tourism is booming. It's full of ships, full of people, lots of people snorkeling. The views are amazing. I told you it's worth going out to sea just for these sights. And yes, if you come to Egypt, you have to have this experience. From my point of view, it's the best place in the world to go snorkeling or scuba diving. You can also book a scuba diving trip from Mahmoud. It only costs about $25–30 a day. Let me prove that I am. Anyway, basically you dive with an oxygen tank down to about 2098 feet. It's a really awesome experience, totally worth it, and what you see once you stick your head underwater leaves you speechless. The Red Sea is a huge aquarium full of colorful fish, full of underwater life. This experience is totally worth it. And as I told you, yes, I've never seen anywhere in the world what I saw in the Red Sea. Because I've done snorkeling and scuba diving in many places around the world, famous places, but nowhere was like here. Top scuba diving spots. And snorkeling. First stop, Orange Bay. Some of the people on the boat will stay here at Orange Bay. After that, we will go to the next place, Hula, where we will stay. The wind is blowing very hard, but the colors here are extraordinary, absolutely extraordinary. Welcome! The transfer boats are coming to take us from the ship to the beach. How beautiful. We're landing on Hula Beach. I think we'll be here about 2 hours. Sun, beach, sea swimming, relaxation. Relaxation. Here, under these umbrellas, we're going to go for a swim. I immediately had a beer. I was really craving a beer, but when I saw how much it cost, I knew beer was pricey here, but not this expensive. 400 pounds for a beer seems way too much to me, so I can't spend that much money on a beer. Nowhere in the world. The water is very warm. I took a bath here in these clear waters. Beautiful. The place is very beautiful, but it's not any more special than Orange Bay or the other places. It's pretty much the same at Hula, at Orange Bay, at Eden Island, Paradise Island. They're all pretty much the same. A lot of people, a lot of tourists. It's a tourism boom period in Egypt. Goodbye in Giftun. I'll definitely come back, and I think you will too, since you liked it. That's right, we'll come back. One day we'll come back. It's so beautiful here on the Red Sea. It was a very successful trip today. We relaxed on the sea. It was so nice. We swam a lot. The water was warm. Everything was very beautiful. Tonight we're not going out to eat anywhere, because tonight around 3 ante-meridium, we have to leave for the airport. Yes, I got a bit sunburned. We're leaving for the airport because in the morning at the first hour, we have a flight to Cairo. We ordered food on Talabat. It just arrived, and since we're very hungry and craving a lot of things, this is what our dinner looks like. Here I have a specialty, a soup from the Alexandria area, specifically pigeon soup. After that, some stuffed eggplants, stuffed zucchini, all specific to Arabic cuisine, plus some vine leaves stuffed with rice, again Arabic specialties. Here we have lamb, grilled lamb, which the Arabs know how to make so well, and chicken that's just as good. A lot of other salads and pickles here, again a specialty, eggplants stuffed with grated carrot and some more very tasty pickled vegetables, tahini sauce, some fries. Let's enjoy our meal. Salam alaikum and good morning from Hula. Today we woke up very early. Today we have a flight. We're flying to Cairo in the morning. It's going to be a full day in Cairo. Let's see how the Hurghada Cairo flight goes. I got a very cheap ticket. It was about $30. There are a lot of flights from Hurghada to Cairo. New companies have appeared, and often if you buy your ticket in advance, you can catch deals like this. Let's see what Cairo looks like, and actually what New Cairo looks like, because that's where we're going. We're boarding Nail Air, 1 hour flight to Cairo. We've landed at Cairo Airport Terminal 1. At Terminal 3, I knew where Uber picks up at the other terminal, but here I don't. Still, everyone will say there's no Uber at any Cairo terminal. They should come to the airport, but you just walk a few steps and you'll definitely find where they come. We'll do the same and order an Uber. We'll go to the accommodation, drop off our luggage, and then head to the pyramids. We're in the Uber with about 30 minutes left until we reach our accommodation, which we booked near the airport in New Cairo. We had no major issues with taxi drivers. They left us alone. Today was actually easy. Alright, we've arrived in New Cairo, an apartment, a neighborhood with new houses. The accommodation is here in this very good-looking villa. I booked it on Booking for about 200 lei per night. It was very cheap. I'm curious to see what it's like inside. What do you think about New Cairo? Let's see what it's like inside. We're not getting our hopes up too much. We're not doing that. Yeah. Accommodation for 200 lei per night. A huge villa with oriental finishes, everything very, very well arranged, clean, and in the oriental style. The pool. We have a very large kitchen, tea, coffee, everything you need. And this is our apartment. With a very modern bathroom in Arabic style, everything clean, everything beautiful. And we have 2 bedrooms, one here, very big, and another one on the other side. Yes, one of the best accommodations at this price, very, very, very good. We went outside to wait for the Uber. We're going to the pyramids. I saw some very interesting flowers here. I noticed them when we arrived and wanted a closer look since I haven't seen these flowers elsewhere. The branches do look like acacia, but the flowers don't. Let's take a look at some images from New Cairo as well. We are in a very quiet area, unusual for Cairo. A residential area with only this kind of architecture. Quiet, a lot of quiet parks. Interesting spot in New Cairo. I've stayed there before, but in a different area. Here it's much better. And yes, I see that there's still a lot of construction going on here. It should take us about 40 minutes to get to the pyramids. That's because before they built this part of New Cairo, they developed the infrastructure, which is very good. Traffic moves well, the boulevards are very wide, and no matter how much traffic there is here, I haven't seen it get blocked. Since you planned well early on, I see a subway line here. I don't know if it's operational or not. The subway is operational or not, monorail. Neither the subway nor the monorail is operational. Monorail, but operational, no, never. So actually the station under construction is not a subway, it's a monorail. Everything here is really cool. Actually, this is how a newly built city should look. So you can see Uber prices. From here in Egypt, we have to travel about 40 kilometers from our accommodation in New Cairo to the pyramids. And for this ride, I'll pay 20 lei, if you can believe it. Very cheap, really cheap. That's because gasoline is very cheap here. It's about 1 leu, maybe a little more. Traffic flows well. When I first arrived in Cairo about 18 or 19 years ago, something like this was impossible. The worst traffic I had ever seen was here in Cairo. Back then, everything was blocked. Absolutely everything was blocked. Now, highways with 7 or 8 lanes in each direction. Even in the city center, they've built a lot of overpasses and everything works. Even though it's a city of almost 20 million inhabitants. We go through thousands of months. What made you... a mega city? Always very strong emotions. When I get here in this place, I already see the pyramids. Emotions impossible to control. Even though I've been here dozens of times already, for me it's one of my favorite places on the planet. You see things like this on Inegi too, that it doesn't focus. We chose to get out of the Uber a bit before the entrance, a little further up, because we want to have a snack, maybe eat something too, since it will take us about 2 to 3 hours to visit the pyramids. We need to arm ourselves with patience. We have a lot of patience. Here people are quite aggressive. I mean aggressive in the sense that you can't get rid of them. They keep trying to sell you things or offer carriage and horse rides. And when you see this wonder, you get chills all over. Local restaurant, here you're hungry and I'm hungry too now. I can't wait for them to bring us food since we're hungry. I ordered an authentic Egyptian breakfast, metieni. Why? Here's a typical Egyptian breakfast. Full falafel, omelette, mashed potatoes, and cheese with tomatoes. My mouth is already watering just thinking about it since I know it from before. Some omelette with tomatoes and onions, pickles. My mouth is already watering. Let's enjoy it and see the next opinion. Even though we ate until we couldn't anymore, it only cost us 20 lei. That table is a bread factory. I just took out a warm one. Careful, it's hot. Careful, it's hot. Break off a piece for me. I can't wait anymore. How did the taber turn out? We should eat some of this delicious hot flatbread. It's too good. Go ahead, take it. Yeah. Let's see how much the entrance to the pyramids costs now, because I haven't been here in a year. If anything has changed, though I doubt it, we'll see soon. The entrance costs 700 pounds, which is about 70 lei. I don't remember compared to last year, but I think it was the same. He used it as an excuse, but my chest has always grown. I barely got away from the persistent ones. Guides who want to take you at any cost, to take you themselves and get your money. Yeah, very brave. I got away. Let's visit the pyramids on our own. And suddenly, after all the craziness at the entrance where you need a lot of patience, you get here. Face to face with the Sphinx, the most mysterious one here in all of Egypt. Some theories say that the Sphinx was here when the pyramids were built. We're going to go past the Sphinx. There will be a lot of people, but we'll manage somehow. We'll walk by the Sphinx, head up towards the pyramids, and do the classic tour. The images here speak for themselves. There's nothing more to say because everything is so impressive. The Sphinx, as usual, my mind just goes wild. Here, such structures made from tons of granite. The Sphinx built the Sphinx. The Sphinx. That's what the Sphinx looks like now. Yes, there are so many people, more than I've seen here in a very long time. Don't forget to give a like. We greet the Sphinx as we pass by and Sam moves on. Come on, Sam! The Sphinx was the Sphinx, the Sphinx, the Sphinx. You can take a camel tour here for anyone who's interested. We chose to walk because it's the nicest way here to really feel the place. I noticed that over here on the left there were excavations. Every time I came here they were digging. And slowly it's taking shape. A city here next to piranhas is emerging. How much more is left to discover here? This wasn't discovered. You can see the public behind. Actually, this road is also recent. They've been working on it for a few years. Prayer time. Echoes throughout the whole city. Minarets scattered across the city. It's a moment to listen to the prayer here. And yes, neither of us is Muslim. How big is the Great Pyramid? That big. It's impressive to see it from afar. But you see its true greatness when you get closer to it, when you stand next to it, and it's colossal. Incredible. But it's the first time here. I thought there was nothing left to do here that I hadn't already done. It's time for me to enter the Great Pyramid as well. Be careful not to. Oh God, I'm so nervous. I've been coming here for 20 years. I've entered almost all the pyramids, including the ones in Saqqara. But for the Great Pyramid, I was waiting for a special moment. I think that's why. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and share this video on other social networks. Thank you for watching. A tunnel goes up from here. Pretty heavy traffic, but that was also one of the reasons we decided to go in. That's today. Because there were few people around the pyramid. And there aren't many people here either, but since the tunnels are narrow, it's a bit hard to get in. Let's see with my next recipe, but we'll make it, right? The dwarf step now. He said you'll manage, and he said yes. For some, it's the dwarf step. For others, the advantage of being small. You can't see the end, you can't see the end. Yes. I have to admit that it's an experience to enter the Great Pyramid. It's an experience. Oh! You have to go, go, go. Ah, wow, wow. Kid, wow. Oh, no. That's how you play the role, Edwin. Wow. It's more than just appearances. Imagine how all of these are perfectly cut, polished, perfectly. Perfectly aligned. I've seen a lot of documentaries about it, but to see this in real life, it's amazing. And everything is sloped. This room is on a very steep slant. At the end of that slanted gallery, there's another, even narrower gallery. Ah, very narrow, wow. And we've reached the king's chamber. The king's chamber where there's a gold sarcophagus. One of the most mysterious objects, not just from Giza, but worldwide. More massive stone blocks cut perfectly. Joined absolutely perfectly. Look how big these blocks are up here on the ceiling. And one more thing, imagine that on top of these there's a structure you've seen from outside how big it is. It's literally a mountain built above. It's incredible. Yes, everything is perfect and laser cut with joints so tight you couldn't fit a sheet of paper between them. Thank you for watching. Everything inside a mega structure that you saw from the outside is absolutely incredible. Gothi expands the mind. Here, peace. Back on the inclined plane. Did you say something? You know it's harder even going downhill. It's harder going downhill. That's why I saw them coming down all sweaty. Yeah, no. It's hard, yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy to get into the Great Pyramid, but it's worth every drop of sweat, believe me. Yeah. A unique experience. See you at my next one. Again, the cut step I swept. This is the hardest part because you have to take baby steps and it's also pretty long. I'm still all wet, I'm water. It's really hot here, as you can imagine. I just came out of here from the biggest pyramid. We're going to take a tour among the other pyramids, the other two. After that, we'll head back to the Uber and to our accommodation. That was pretty much our walk today at the pyramids. We're heading to our accommodation because we have flights. We're going to fly in different directions. She will fly home tonight and I will fly to Africa. That's how it was meant to be, but as for traveling together, we'll be traveling a lot together from now on. But yes, we have to do things the right way, and that's why she will go back home. Now you'll see her in all my vlogs, unfortunately or fortunately. Goodbye. Thank you very much for watching us. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Thanks to all the members and everyone who donated to support this channel. Until the next vlog from here, from one of the dearest places, at least for me and for me. So from now on, we say goodbye, goodbye.